Have you ever felt that creeping doubt, that whisper of anxiety, wondering if everything is truly working as it should be? What if I told you there are hidden pitfalls, everyday habits, subtle choices you might be making right now that are silently, insidiously chipping away at one of the most fundamental aspects of your vitality? This isn't about shame. It's about empowerment, about taking back control. Because the truth is, most men are completely unaware of the silent saboteurs that are stealing their power, their confidence, their very essence. If you've ever felt that flicker of concern, that sense that something isn't quite optimal, then you need to watch every single second of this. The final insight I'm going to share with you could be the single most important piece of knowledge you gain all year, a game changer that reclaims not just your physical prowess, but your entire sense of self-worth. Don't let another moment slip by. Your future self will thank you. Silent saboteurs. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with convenience, with ease, with a relentless pursuit of the path of least resistance. And while that can be wonderful in many aspects of life, it's also created a deep, often unconscious, disconnect from our own bodies, from the intricate workings that govern our most vital functions. We outsource our health to pills, to quick fixes, to a fleeting moment of relief, without ever truly understanding the root cause, the deeper currents flowing beneath the surface. This detachment, this handing over of personal responsibility, is perhaps the most insidious saboteur of all. It's not just about what you do to your body, but what you allow to be done to it, what you fail to protect within it. It's a quiet erosion, a subtle decay that often goes unnoticed until the damage is already done, until the foundation begins to crumble. We take so much for granted, assuming our bodies will simply comply, will always perform, without realizing the delicate balance that must be maintained, the constant vigilance required to preserve optimal function. This chapter isn't just about identifying problems, it's about awakening to a higher level of self-awareness, about understanding the profound connection between your daily choices and your deepest, most intimate health. One of the most profound silent saboteurs is the relentless pursuit of comfort, the avoidance of any form of beneficial stress. We've become accustomed to soft beds, cushioned shoes, ergonomic chairs, temperature-controlled environments, and a general lack of physical challenge. While these things seem benign, even desirable, they gradually dull our body's natural adaptive mechanisms. Our ancestors faced real physical demands daily: hunting, gathering, building, enduring environmental extremes. Their bodies were constantly being challenged and strengthened. Today, many of us spend our lives in a state of perpetual ease, and our physiological systems, including those responsible for robust vascular function and hormonal balance, simply lose their edge. Without regular challenges, they atrophy, becoming less responsive, less resilient. It's like a muscle that's never used, it wastes away. The body is an incredible adaptive machine, but it adapts to what you give it, or rather, what you don't give it. Another often overlooked saboteur is the insidious creep of chronic low-grade inflammation. This isn't the dramatic inflammation of an injury, but a simmering fire within your body, fueled by poor diet, inadequate sleep, chronic stress, and exposure to environmental toxins. This silent inflammation damages blood vessels, impairs nerve function, and disrupts hormonal signaling, all critical components for healthy erections. Think of your vascular system as a finely tuned network of pipes. If those pipes are constantly under assault from inflammatory compounds, they become stiff, less elastic, and their ability to expand and contract efficiently is compromised. This subtle but persistent damage accumulates over time, often without any overt symptoms, until a significant portion of the system is already compromised. It's a slow burn, a gradual decline that often goes unaddressed until the manifestations become undeniable. We often seek quick fixes for symptoms, rather than addressing the underlying inflammatory drivers that are steadily eroding our physiological integrity. Consider, too, the pervasive impact of modern light cycles and artificial environments. We evolved under the sun's rhythm, a clear distinction between bright day and dark night. Our bodies, our hormones, our very cellular repair mechanisms are intrinsically linked to this ancient dance of light and shadow. But today, we live under fluorescent lights, bathed in the blue glow of screens late into the night, disrupting our circadian rhythm. This isn't just about feeling tired, it profoundly impacts hormone production, including testosterone, which plays a critical role in erectile function. Melatonin, often thought of only as a sleep hormone, also acts as a powerful antioxidant and influences other hormonal cascades. When its production is continually suppressed by artificial light exposure, a domino effect of physiological dysregulation can occur. This constant assault on our natural rhythms creates a state of chronic internal confusion, hindering our body's ability to heal, restore, and maintain optimal function. It's a silent form of ecological damage within our own biology. Then there's the pervasive influence of what I call nutrient famine in a feast economy. We have access to more food than ever before, yet much of it is devoid of the true, dense nutrition our bodies desperately need. Processed foods, refined sugars, unhealthy fats. These may fill our stomachs, but they starve our cells. Our bodies require a symphony of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids to perform optimally. When these are missing, every system suffers, including the delicate vascular and nervous systems responsible for erections. It's like trying to build a magnificent house with shoddy materials. Eventually, the structure will weaken and fail. We're constantly chasing a feeling of fullness, but rarely achieving true cellular nourishment. This chronic deficiency creates a fertile ground for physiological dysfunction, as the body simply lacks the raw materials to repair itself, to produce necessary compounds, and to maintain its intricate balance. It's not just about avoiding bad foods, but actively seeking out and consuming truly good, life-giving sustenance. Hidden dangers. Let's delve deeper into some specific hidden dangers that many men are unwittingly exposing themselves to, dangers that chip away at their sexual vitality, often without their conscious awareness. One of the most insidious is chronic stress, especially the kind that has become so normalized in our modern lives that we barely even register it as stress anymore. The constant pressure of work, financial worries, relationship complexities, the relentless demands of technology, it all adds up. This isn't just a mental state, it's a profound physiological assault. When your body perceives stress, it releases cortisol and adrenaline, shifting resources away from non-essential functions like sexual arousal and into a fight-or-flight mode. Prolonged activation of this stress response can lead to hormonal imbalances, vascular damage, and a downregulation of the neural pathways necessary for proper erectile function. Your body simply cannot thrive when it's constantly preparing for battle. It's a quiet, persistent drain on your vital energy. Another significant hidden danger lies in inadequate sleep. We often treat sleep as a luxury, something to be sacrificed in the pursuit of productivity or entertainment. But sleep is not merely a period of inactivity. It's a critical time for repair, restoration, and hormonal regulation. During deep sleep, your body produces vital hormones, including testosterone, and repairs cellular damage. Chronic sleep deprivation, even just consistently getting an hour or two less than you need, throws your entire endocrine system out of whack. It increases cortisol, impairs insulin sensitivity, and reduces testosterone levels, all factors that directly impact erectile quality. Furthermore, the regenerative processes that maintain healthy blood vessels and nerve function are compromised. It's like trying to run a high-performance engine without regular maintenance. Eventually, something is going to break down. We often fail to appreciate just how foundational quality sleep is to every aspect of our health, especially our sexual health. Consider the often overlooked impact of certain medications. While many pharmaceuticals are life-saving and absolutely necessary, some can have unintended side effects on erectile function. Blood pressure medications, antidepressants, antihistamines, and even some over-the-counter drugs can interfere with nerve signals, blood flow, or hormonal balance. The issue isn't necessarily that these medications are bad, but that we often don't have a comprehensive understanding of their full impact on our system. We might be treating one symptom while inadvertently creating another. It's crucial to have an open and honest conversation with your healthcare provider about all potential side effects, and to explore alternatives or complementary strategies whenever possible. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about informed decision-making and advocating for your holistic well-being. Your body is an interconnected system, and interventions in one area can ripple throughout. Then there's the silent killer of vascular health, sedentary lifestyles. We've talked about comfort, but the lack of movement goes far beyond just comfort. Our circulatory system thrives on movement. Physical activity promotes healthy blood flow, strengthens the heart, improves endothelial function, the health of the inner lining of your blood vessels, and helps manage blood sugar and cholesterol levels. When you spend most of your day sitting, blood flow becomes sluggish, and your vascular system loses its elasticity and efficiency. Erections, at their core, are a vascular event. They require robust, unrestricted blood flow. If your vessels are consistently stiff and inefficient due to lack of movement, you're directly undermining your ability to achieve and maintain strong erections. It's not just about intense exercise. Even regular, moderate movement throughout the day can make a profound difference. Your body was designed to move, and when it doesn't, it slowly degrades. Finally, let's address the profound yet often unacknowledged impact of environmental toxins. We are constantly exposed to a barrage of chemicals in our food, water, air, and personal care products. Phthalates, parabens, pesticides, heavy metals. These endocrine disruptors mimic or interfere with our natural hormones, particularly testosterone and estrogen. They can throw your delicate hormonal balance into chaos, directly affecting libido and erectile quality. These substances accumulate in our bodies over time, creating a toxic burden that strains our detoxification pathways and disrupts cellular function. It's like trying to maintain a pristine ecosystem while constantly introducing pollutants. Eventually, the balance will be upset, and the native inhabitants will suffer. Being mindful of your exposure, choosing organic, filtering your water, and using natural personal care products can significantly reduce this hidden assault on your hormonal health. These toxins are often invisible, but their impact is undeniably real. Reclaiming power. Now that we've peeled back the layers and exposed the silent saboteurs and hidden dangers, the burning question becomes, how do we reclaim our power? How do we reverse course, restore what's been lost, and build a foundation of unwavering vitality? This isn't about quick fixes or magic pills. It's about a profound shift in mindset, a commitment to understanding and honoring the incredible intelligence of your own body. It's about becoming the architect of your own health, rather than a passive recipient of whatever comes your way. This journey of reclamation begins with awareness, but it flourishes with intentional action, with a consistent, disciplined approach to nurturing your most fundamental physiological processes. It's about moving from a state of unconscious degradation to one of conscious cultivation, about recognizing that true power resides not in external validation, but in the robust, resilient health that emanates from within. This is where the real transformation begins, where you transition from being a victim of circumstance to a master of your own destiny. The first step in reclaiming power is to radically reevaluate your relationship with food. Move away from processed, nutrient-depleted substances and embrace whole, unadulterated foods that nourish every cell in your body. Think vibrant fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats from sources like avocados and olive oil, and complex carbohydrates. Prioritize anti-inflammatory foods that support vascular health and hormonal balance. Consider intermittent fasting, which can improve insulin sensitivity and promote cellular repair. This isn't about deprivation, it's about abundance, an abundance of life-giving nutrients that fuel your body's incredible capacity for healing and regeneration. Every meal is an opportunity to either build up or break down, and by making conscious choices, you empower your body to thrive. Think of your plate as your pharmacy. Fill it with medicine, not poison. Next, prioritize movement, not just structured exercise, but genuine varied movement throughout your day. Break up prolonged periods of sitting with short walks, stretches, or bodyweight exercises. Incorporate strength training to build muscle mass, which supports healthy hormone levels. Engage in cardiovascular activities that get your heart rate up and improve circulation. Explore natural movement practices that challenge your balance, coordination, and agility. The goal is to make your body adaptable, resilient, and efficient. Remember, your body was designed for movement, and by consistently engaging it in diverse ways, you send a powerful signal for vitality and robustness. It's not about becoming an elite athlete. It's about honoring your evolutionary blueprint and giving your body the consistent stimulus it needs to function optimally. Every step, every stretch, every lift is a vote for your long-term health. Deeply commit to mastering your sleep environment and routine. Create a cool, dark, quiet sanctuary for sleep. Establish a consistent bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends, to regulate your circadian rhythm. Avoid screens and stimulating activities in the hours leading up to sleep. Consider practices like meditation or deep breathing to calm your nervous system before bed. Understand that sleep is not passive. It's an active process of restoration and hormonal synthesis that is absolutely non-negotiable for sustained vitality. Investing in quality sleep is one of the single most powerful things you can do to optimize hormone production, reduce inflammation, and enhance every aspect of your physical and mental well-being, including your erectile function. It's the time when your body quietly works its magic, rebuilding and rejuvenating itself for the demands of the next day. Confront chronic stress head-on. This requires self-awareness and a willingness to implement practices that calm your nervous system. Daily meditation, mindfulness exercises, spending time in nature, engaging in hobbies you love, deep diaphragmatic breathing. These are not luxuries. They are essential tools for managing the pervasive stress of modern life. Learn to identify your stress triggers and develop strategies to mitigate their impact. Understand that stress is a perception, and while you can't always control external events, you can absolutely control your response to them. By cultivating a calm, resilient inner state, you reduce the physiological burden on your body, allowing it to reallocate resources towards healing, regeneration, and optimal function. This isn't about escaping stress, but about developing the inner fortitude to navigate it without succumbing to its destructive power. Finally, take an active role in scrutinizing your exposures. Become an educated consumer. Read labels on food, personal care products, and cleaning supplies. Opt for organic produce and grass-fed meats whenever possible to reduce pesticide and hormone exposure. Filter your drinking water. Understand the potential side effects of any medications you're taking, and discuss alternatives with your doctor. Reduce your exposure to artificial light, especially blue light, in the evenings. By consciously reducing your toxic burden, you empower your body's natural detoxification systems and protect your delicate hormonal balance from interference. This is about creating a cleaner, more harmonious internal environment where your body can truly thrive, free from the constant assault of external pollutants that undermine its intricate functions. It's an act of deep respect for the temple that is your body. The journey to reclaiming your full, vibrant sexual health is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It requires patience, persistence, and a deep, unwavering commitment to self-care. But the rewards, the profound confidence, the renewed vitality, the intimate connection are immeasurable. It's about moving beyond fleeting pleasures and superficial fixes, and instead building a foundation of holistic wellness that supports every aspect of your being. This isn't just about erections. It's about reclaiming your primal power, your masculine essence, and living a life of unshakable vitality, purpose, and connection. YouTube, comment. This isn't just about physical health. It's about mental resilience and truly understanding our bodies. The insights on chronic stress and nutrient famine hit me hard. What's one small, actionable step everyone can take today to start reclaiming their power?